Hello, welcome to the first session on the Exbook questions. Uh, on We'll be working on Kaggle and we'll be learning with DivK Learner. So we'll be talking about one question each day, and then I'll repeat the other question, the second question as well, and you can first see me solving the first one, and you can leave us the comment for your answers on the second question that you understand. And tomorrow we'll talk about the question number two. So with that, I begin. So this is the Kaggle that I've created, which is kaggle.com code divklearner Xbook sample. So I'll be sharing this link in the YouTube channel as well. And this is where I have created this, as in created this Xbook sample file, and this is how I install the Xbook into the environment. So you can see that it's showing that it is connected the Exbook, and very quickly I will run this part as well. And the next part, what we are trying to do is we are trying to import books from the Exbook as EB and finding the length of it. So we have the length tells us once it has executed, it will first try to download. So we'll give it some time to run. I know that I've done something wrong because we have to first run the top one, this part here, and then the session would have started. But it should run without that as well. So you see that this has downloaded this particular package into my environment, and it is showing me that it has the LE is for the length. So this book, of which alias we have given as EB, um, has been imported from Xbooks, and we have 36 questions there. So for next 36 days, we'll try to complete each one day. So coming to the first one, where we are talking about the print EB01. So it says define a function with two strings to be the input arguments. The output is the summation of the numeric value of the input string. For example, if the input strings are 3.5 and 2.7, then the output is 6.2 as a floating point number. So you can see input is 3.5, input is 2.7 as an example, and the answer should be 2.5. So we need to define a function. So this is the function where we are writing down the two, getting the two numbers as string, input 1 and input 2. And then we are returning the sum of it by converting it into the float and float. So this is what we are doing. We are saying after we have created the function, we are trying to run it. So we say try str 5.5, str2 3.2. We are calling the summation method that we have called here, and then we are seeing if there is any exception. It will give us that exception as well. So let me just run the method. Once this has been done, I'll be running this. You can see this is number 3, so that means that it has executed. And if I come out of it, you will see this has also executed because it's now having the number 4. If I run this again, this will change it to number 5. So that means it has executed again. Now, in order to check, we have something as EB0, because here also we were talking about EB0 to find the question, to print the question. Here we are talking about EB0 check summation. So once we are doing that, it gives us the input that you pass 3 of the 3 tests, the solution is correct. But if you want to see the way that they are testing, you can apply this part in the check, comma cheat is equal to true. So once you write that cheat is equal to true, you will be getting the complete output with all the inputs that they have provided. So in one case, they provided the input as 3.5, 2.7, and our command gave 6.2 answer, and the correct answer was 6.2. Similarly, they provided 1.2 and 5, so our answer is again 6.2, and the expected answer is 6.2, so that is true. test with 2 and 4, which gives 6.0, or 6, which is true. So it has passed all the results. So that is what I wanted to do today. But let's just talk about the second question as well and what we have to do there. So the second question, I'm writing down prints EB01. Write a function to determine whether an integer is a palindrome. An integer is a palindrome when it reads the same backward or forward. For example, 121 is a palindrome, so the output is true. 10 is not a palindrome, so the output is false. So you say in test 1, we have written on 151 and it says true. And in the test -5, this is false. So anything which is having negative in front of it would should give us the false. So that's the question. It is saying it is easy. I'll be sharing the link for this Kaggle file. I think I know that you can see it, see the answer, but you try to do it today without looking at answers, and you can let me know if you find any problems. We can even have a different kind of a session in which I can give you some information, and we can have it there. So that's all that I wanted to show you in this example, where we talked about the first example where we were trying to sum two strings that will be input into the file. So with that, I thank you for listening and learning with me. If you want to write down anything or you want to talk to me, you can write it down in the comment, or you can write down it in the email. The email is the same, divklearner, so divklearner@gmail.com. So once again, thank you and good day. Bye-bye.